Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jess and I'm a stay-at-home mom of 2. Today's video is another weekend video, but it's a little bit different. We went on a mini road trip, we had a birthday, I did some thrifting, and we had some yummy food. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, don't forget to hit that like button, and let's get to it.
What are y'all doing?
Stop! And Tucker will be my customer, so I'm pretending they're a customer right on my window. And this is where I put my imaginary money I get.
Cool.
Coffee was in here for a second. He's cuddling with me. We sell guitars, we sell ball games, we sell papers. Can I just see them? Ooh. Wow, that's a lot of pepper seeds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would like to buy a Monopoly teeth. Okay. $5. No? Games? How much teeth do we get?
Good morning guys. So today we're getting back to school. We had a kind of weird weekend. We ran to visit my grandma for a little bit and my cousin, and I didn't really get much, but I have a few clips from when we went. And then we had Adam's birthday, and so it's just been kind of a non-filming kind of weekend, but I do have some clips and I'll share those with you. So I know my videos lately have been kind of few and far between, but that's just life sometimes. But we're still here. We're just busy. End of the school year. We have Adam's birthday. We have Tucker's birthday coming up. Everything just kind of happens all in May, it seems like. But boys are getting ready to end the school year. So, just lots to do. My to-do list today is like a mile long, but that's okay. Get as much done as we can and see how the rest of the day goes. So let's get into the clips from the weekend and then we'll head into today. So we headed out of town to go visit my grandma. I wish we could have stayed longer, but it just didn't work out that way. We even left Angus at home out of his kennel because we didn't want to lock him up that long. And he did great. He didn't mess up anything like we thought he would. Our couch was not destroyed, so good job, Angus. Maybe you can be trusted.
I got me the sausage. I bited the pork and it was spicy. Very hot.
Is it yummy though?
Yeah, it's really good.
The road trip to my grandma's house has always been one of my favorites. I can remember going for visits every summer, and it just always feels like home. So I didn't get a lot of clips while we were there. You know, there was a lot of family there, and we were just spending time together. But I did film a little bit of the trip there, and then we spent the day with family. So for Adam's birthday, he loves funfetti cake, even though he's not a big fan of sprinkles, and he said he didn't really want a cake, so I thought it would be fun to make these birthday cookies. I found this kit at Walmart. So the boys are helping me make those. This said it makes 12 cookies to make 6 sandwiches, but I only ended up getting 8 cookies, so we got 4 sandwiches, which was perfect for us. So like I said, Adam's not really a fan of sprinkles, so I left his without them on the outside, and I just stacked these up to make him a little mini birthday cake. He said they were really good, but they were super, super rich and sweet, so if you're a huge fan of sweets, you might want to try these out. So the other day I bought this caramel pecan coffee, and it's really, really good. And I like brown sugar in my coffee, and if you put these two together, it's almost like pecan pie for breakfast. Of course, not as sweet. I don't put that much sugar in there, but it's really, really good. So if you can try that combination, you should definitely try it. I just wish I had some whipped cream to put on top because that would be delicious. But yeah, caramel pecan and brown sugar. Angus boy wanted his vitamins. Can you sit pretty? Good boy. Good boy. I've mentioned these before, and these aren't sponsored or anything. But if you don't like giving your dog the flea medication all the time, or you just can't keep them off, a long time ago, a place we lived, the fleas outside were so bad no matter what we gave the dogs. We had little dogs, and they would always get them. But these we've been using for years, since we had Lola even. And they're just all natural, and they just take one a day or however many depending on how big they are. And after a month, it's all in their system and no more fleas, no ticks, supposed to keep mosquitoes away. Crosby. But yeah, if you can try these, or if you want to try these are really good. I don't think we'll ever give our dogs anything else because these actually work. You already had yours.
Do all 5 things make mosquitoes go away too?
No. I wish. That'd be kind of cool.
What do they do?
No more mosquito bites, huh? What is that, Tuck?
Tomato sauce.
A warm tortilla.
I call it tomato sauce.
I almost bought stuff to make my own, and then I said, you know what?
That smells delicious.
Don't we have, isn't it just flour and water?
Yeah.
Still warm.
And I was like, nah.
Hey, these
It's the ones you get to watch in the store and they go around and around.
Did you make Batman?
Is it yummy? Can I have a bite?
It's
It's
all
the butter one, too.
It's an art.
Ooh, those are good. What'd you make?
I made a knife. And it's looking
Now it's a
at you.
donut, not a tortilla.
Tortilla Boy!
Make a nose.
So Adam brought home a beef roast. Tonight we're making some carne guisada. We've made this on my channel before. I'm going to leave that recipe down below, our original recipe for it, because this time we just kind of threw it together and made it a little bit different, but it still turned out really good. So if you want the full recipe and all of that, make sure you look down in the description box below. We just put our beef roast that we cut up into our crock pot, and we're adding in some garlic and onion powder, some salt and pepper, some carne guisada seasoning, some cumin, and some tomato sauce, and there might be a few other ingredients. And we're just going to cook this in the crock pot on low for most of the day, probably about 6 hours, until it's tender and delicious. And while that's cooking, we'll get on with our day. Okay, so I posted a poll on my Instagram earlier. If you're not following me over there and you're on Instagram, you should definitely follow me. I asked if I should tackle my to-do list today or if I should go thrifting. And of course, thrifting won. And honestly, even if it hadn't, I'd probably be going anyway. I just really wanted to go thrifting today. So, we're gonna run in and see what they have. And hopefully, there's no tornadoes while I'm in here. Or, you know, while I'm driving. That would not be good. But yeah, we're gonna go see what they got. So I ended up finding quite a few things, and now I need to get out of here before the weather gets nasty, because it is not looking pretty. Oh, yay! Dun, 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 dun. So here's everything I grabbed at the thrift store. My favorite one wasn't open today, but that's okay. I grabbed a bunch of books. They were all on sale for 10 for $1. I grabbed a couple of these because we need one in the bathroom for towels. We have one that's over the back of the door, and the towels constantly fall off on the floor. So I'm thinking I'll put this one in there. That was only $4. And then the smaller one, I might put it by the door for keys or hang hats on it. There's a lot of hats in this house and they never have a place to go, so maybe I'll use it for that. That one was $3. They had a giant bin full of these things. I just thought they were cute, so I grabbed some for the boys to do when they're bored or something. These little texture 3D foam kits. They make 4 animals each. There's a butterfly, a ladybug, and an owl. And then they had these little heart kits. They had a whole bunch of glue sticks too, but I figured they were probably old, so I didn't get those. But there's 2 hearts. They only had 1 of the stars. And then 2 teddy bear kits. I dug through all of the clothes, and this is all I found. Was this Fruit Loop shirt, and hopefully it fits because I didn't want to try it on. So for the books, I just grabbed all kinds of stuff. Stuff for Garrett to read, or Tucker, or to read together. Wizard of Oz, these A to Z mysteries are always pretty cool. Book about wolves, they love wolves. Scooby-Doo, Noah's Ark. I'm starting to get more of these readers now that Tucker's reading more. I grabbed a Garfield comic book because the boys love Garfield. And when I told them this is how Garfield started, they had no idea what I was talking about because we don't get newspapers, so now they can read the comics. The Magic Fish. I remember this book when I was a kid. I think it's the same person that wrote the Stone Soup. Remember that one? Anyway, I grabbed that one. The Velveteen Rabbit. That was one of my favorites as a kid. This big Search and Find book.
Wow!
Oh, there's a page ripped out. I didn't notice. Oh well, good thing it was 10 cents.
Where?
Right here, there's a page missing. I think it's just the cover page though. Brain Twisters. The Science of Thinking and Feeling. All kinds of stuff about your brain and how it makes your body work. Like, y'all like to play with those, huh?
Yeah. How to catch the monster.
They love these how to catch books. They have like the Easter Bunny and Elf and Snowman. What other ones do you have?
Is there actually a monster on Easter? Halloween?
This is the Halloween version. I'm sure there's more than one.
Yeah, there's even an Easter one.
So I grabbed that one. Nowhere near Christmas, but it'll be here before we know it. But like I said, they love Garfield, and I have a collection of Night Before Christmas books at this point. They probably have like 20 different ones. So I thought that was cool. I got the Pout Pout Fish. Is that you? Pouty McGee. And then this year, we're going back to the ACE curriculum so we can start doing more extra things and have more time for them. And I wanted to do a little bit of Texas history and just learning about Texas. So I grabbed this Moses and Stephen F. Austin book. And then I remember this from when I was a kid too, The Legend of the Bluebonnet. I just think it's cool. The Bluebonnet. And then the last one for them is this Chicken Soup for the Kid's Soul. Lots of stories maybe we can read together. Then over here for me, I saw this and I didn't even know it existed. If you didn't know, I love Outlander, and this is one of the like spin-off books, or I don't know what you want to call it. But it's one of the characters from Outlander, but it's his story from his side. Then I grabbed a couple of cookbooks just for fun. 365 snacks and stuff. I think I have a... Is that what my cookie book is? That's why I grabbed this one, because I thought I had the cookie one. That pink one down there? Close to the middle. Yeah.
Oh, I found the board.
You did. So I grabbed this one. I just thought it would be cool. I always like to grab cookbooks just to look at. And Tucker loves looking at them too. But for 10 cents, had to grab this one because it's Paul Newman. I don't know if there's anything good in it, but why wouldn't there be? And it has all kinds of other, like, celebrity recipes.
That's funny.
Where are the ones? I saw different ones. Maybe from his characters or something. I didn't really look through it, so. Yeah, I saw Butch. Newman's Munchies. Butch's Wild Tex-Mex something. Tom Cruise. Why'd I see Tom Cruise in there? Anyway, Paul Newman cookbook. And then I grabbed this one. This one is the Star of Texas cookbook. And it's all the Houston area recipes and has like all kinds of stuff about towns around Houston. Pickles and relishes, Rosenberg. A lot of my family's from the Houston area, so I thought this was pretty cool just to look through. Yeah, all of those books were $2 and something. I think I got 22 books. So I only spent $15 and got all of this, and Tucker's already into the books. He's enjoying them. Can you find them all?
Yeah, I can't find the doghouse.
So there's the picture of what he's supposed to look like. Alright,
I got all the
this is
dots.
not what you use.
Yeah.
So look, his eyes are stickers. You put his eyes on where you want. And then these you have to stick on with these. And put one right here where it's not in the hole. Squish it down good.
Yep.
And take the paper off.
Damn. It's cute. Mom, can we at least put draw a pixel?
You can put him wherever you want. Just make sure he's all on the paper because he's sticky on the back.
I guess that's what the sticky back was for. You draw a picture?
He's a happy little ladybug.
I'm gonna go through it too bad.
So since we did it a little different this time, Adam thought it didn't have enough flavor. So he put some more of this in there with some garlic and butter. And I think he's going to add some cornstarch to thicken it up. And we'll pour it in there and see how it turns out. So to go with this, we're going to make some refried beans and some yellow rice. We have some nacho cheese and some chips in the pantry. And then in the fridge, we just had some cilantro that's hiding in there, some tomatoes from last night. We got some avocados, and then I had some onion in the fridge. And then Adam brought home these butter tortillas from the bakery. Ooh, they're all... Is that plastic? Or is that grease?
Plastic. They're individual.
There's a plastic on there?
Yeah.
There's not on that one, is there?
Might be the top one. It's not
Anyway,
grease, it's butter. If it
fresh
is.
made tortillas. Those are good. And then our carne guisada is pretty much done. It's just going to thicken up a little, hopefully. And we'll have dinner. So I know today's video was a little bit random and thrown together, but sometimes that's how my life is. Just throw it together and hope it works. Anyway, dinner was really good. It wasn't the way we usually make it, so I'll have our... See, my brain doesn't even work. Our usual recipe. I'll have that link down below. This was still really good. We just kind of made it in a different way, but the other way is much easier, so I'll link that down in the description box if you want to see that. So the boys are ready for bed, and I'm just going to finish cleaning up around the house, get school stuff ready for tomorrow, and maybe sit down and edit this video, so I'll have something up for you guys soon. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, even if it was a little mixed up and crazy. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button, and we'll see you guys in the next one.